All right, and now I am upstairs in the exact same spot of Normal Labs, but I'm with Deputy Director Dane Wicker, who's the Deputy Director of DBET, of course. And I just have to say, we just went on this amazing tour. How are you feeling? What are some of your first reactions of everything that we've just seen?
It's very interesting what Normal Labs is doing here. DBET is looking at advanced manufacturing, subtractive manufacturing, additive manufacturing, as what does that economy look like for the state of Hawaii? When we talk about manufacturing in the state of Hawaii, this is a proof of concept of what we want to move towards. As we were interviewing and talking with Ashton, he talked about how we have the highest density of robotics students here, but no place for them to go. How do we retain them here? And the equipment that HTDC was able to provide just shows that, okay, if the state wants to help with manufacturing, the facilities, the infrastructure, the equipment, if we make those investments, companies that like Normal Lab that are looking at doing prototypes, we can help them take that next step by providing those open access or providing access to equipment. This goes to show advanced manufacturing, the subtractive, additive manufacturing can be an industry here in the state of Hawaii.
And I completely agree with you. Everything that was shown here today has truly blown my mind as well. I am interested, though, kind of from the state's perspective. Why is it important for a lot of our local companies to challenge themselves to really create things locally here?
For the state of Hawaii, if we're looking at diversifying, we're going to need the private sector to show us that those risks can be taken, that there is a way to do that. But for the state, what do we come in? Where's our role to help them succeed? Very young staff here, they took the risk in starting to just dissect what they said was an AC component that gave them this pathway to say, hey, these are pieces of equipment that can be used across the world, and we can develop that technology here in the state. It gives the state confidence, it gives the industry confidence, and as Ashton mentioned earlier, it takes one company to show that, and then many will follow. And I hope that will be the path here that Normal Labs does show, and bringing back home some of those people who went out of the state to say, you know what, I can do manufacturing in the state of Hawaii, proof of concept done, let's give it a go.
Absolutely, I agree. And I know we were kind of talking about how HTDC, of course, gets a lot of support from DBET as well. It's all this harmonious inner workings. But when you look into the future as far as opportunities go to partner and collaborate with businesses, what does that look like for you?
There was an interesting example actually shown here with one of the housing projects, affordable housing projects, that they want to put their AC as well as their heat exchangers in. So when you look at DBET's ecosystem, that housing project is going to touch 3 different attached agencies. One, HTDC, this company creating the appliances that will go in to that affordable project. 2 was Hawaii Housing Finance Development Corp that gives the incentives and the credits to make those units affordable. And the 3rd is Hawaii Green Infrastructure Authority, which does loan programs. The loan programs are what the developer is going to use to purchase what we saw here to do the heat and the cooling of the unit. So there's a circular system within DBET that one of the projects has touched. And we need to actually tell that story to say, hey, if you leverage DBET's ecosystem and there's more programs out there, we can help bring local projects, keeping a circular economy with local dollars buying local produced equipment to go on those facilities. So it's really interesting to learn that.
There's a lot of potential for incredible synergy in the future. And Dane, of course, if anyone wants to learn more about DBET, what you guys do, how they support so many inner workings beyond this, where can they get that information?
www.dbet.hawaii.gov.
All right, perfect. Make sure you visit their website. And Dane, thank you so much.
Thank you, Lauren.